Welcome to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show, where you get advice you can trust from the Capital Region's leading experts in real estate and all related fields. From the latest real estate trends to the best mortgage rates, from curb appeal to home warranty, this is the talk show that will help you save and make the most when it comes to buying or selling your most valuable asset. Now, here's your host, broker and founder of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, the property shop, John Bevilacqua.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Johnny.
Hey, what's going on? The Saturday is upon us.
The Saturday is upon us, my friend. Got an awesome show coming up today. I hope you're ready for it.
Right.
Got an interesting guest today, an all-star rock star guest as usual.
Mm-hmm.
How's everything going? How's the week going for you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I wish the weather was going to be better today, but tomorrow looks nice. So, and we have a nice week coming up.
Got a nice week
after work, but I mean, hey, that's the way it goes.
Yeah. So you're not in a big rush to get out of the office to deal with the rain today.
I'm never in a rush.
You were last week.
I don't want to be in a rush anymore.
I can't wait to get out of here. Hey, so listen, Johnny, I want to get into it because we got a lot to cover today. Like I said, got a great guest here in the office. In the office, here we go again with the office.
That's fine. You can call it an office,
right? Of course.
So you're taking over already the building.
That's right. That's right. We're taking over. Hey, let's get into the mission a little bit, like we always do, just to give everybody an idea. Hey, so the show is here. The Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty talk show is here to give our audience the most up-to-date real estate market conditions, tips, strategies, ideas, approaches to really be successful when buying and selling the place that they call home. It's what I've been doing for the past 20 years now. I can't believe it's been 20 years. And you'll more than likely hear me throughout the show mention that, hey, I'm not bragging. I'm just applying for the job of selling your home. So this is a call-in show, everybody. So if you want to get your real estate questions answered, or if you have topics you'd like to hear or on future shows, or you just want to get your home sold, give us a call now at 518-476-5900, 476-5900, and we'll get you on the air and answer your questions. So Johnny, we have a gentleman here who is the race car driver. He's the guy that puts fuel in your tank when you're going to buy a home. Right. So Ben Forcucci from Freedom One Funding. Ben and I have been, how long we've been
many years in the trenches. Many
years in the trenches. So,
all right.
So Ben was like pretty much the only option to have on the show as a tenured. We're going to have him on multiple shows here, but Ben was the lender of choice, and Freedom One has been the lender of choice for us for years now. All right, a
thumbs up to Ben.
Thank you.
And Johnny knows the mortgage business. His wife was a mortgage broker for home funding.
I only understand some of it.
Remember them?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I absolutely do. They were a competiter.
Right. Yeah. Well, she's retired now, so no competition.
I got to retire too then.
So a little bit about Ben. Ben's wife, Wendy, they've been together for 25 years. They got two daughters, Emma and Tessa. Emma's what? She's at UConn, right?
She's at UConn,
yeah. Okay. And your other daughter, how old is she?
She's 16. She's over at Catholic Central High School, St. Ambrose.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay, so just going to hear a quick spot on Ben.
A quick spot on Ben. And everybody else?
Everybody else.
Ben. Oh, okay. And we'll be back.
To schedule an appointment with John Bevilacqua to help you buy or sell your home, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. John will be right back with more of the Your Home Sold Guarantee radio show here on Magic 100.5 and AM 590.
Hey, it's John Tesh. If you're thinking of selling your home, let me take the stress out of deciding which agent to hire. In the Capital Region, the agent I recommend is John Bevilacqua, founder of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty at the Property Shop. So for 2 decades, John has helped more than 2,500 families buy and sell the place they call home. That's a solid track record, one that's backed up by dozens of 5-star reviews. Hello. In fact, John is so confident in his marketing system to attract the right buyer for your home that he guarantees to sell it at a price and deadline you agree to, or he's going to buy it himself for cash. And he provides that guarantee in writing. The agent I trust is John Bevilacqua, and he's the agent you should trust too. His name is his promise. Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. So write this number down. It's 518-957-SOLD. That's easy. 518-957-7653. Or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. I love that one. johnnyhasthebuyers.com, and you'll get your home sold guaranteed.
Buying or selling the place you call home can be stressful. When you have questions, you don't want to wait for answers. Well, for 20 years, Kim Salerno and her team at Salerno Law have built a solid reputation with buyers, sellers, and real estate agents as fast, respectful communicators. They know Salerno Law will protect their rights and respond quickly when a question arises. Trust Salerno Law. Call 518-309-3404 and check out their 5-star reviews at SalernoLawNY.com. Buying or selling the place you call home can be stressful. When you have questions, you don't want to wait for answers. Well, for 20 years, Kim Salerno and her team at Salerno Law have built a solid reputation with buyers, sellers, and real estate agents as fast, respectful communicators. They know Salerno Law will protect their rights and respond quickly when a question arises. Trust Salerno Law. Call 518-309-3404 and check out their 5-star reviews at SalernoLawNY.com.
If you're buying or selling your home and would like to schedule an appointment with John, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. Now back to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show and your host, John Bevilacqua.
All right, we're back. Just a quick word from our sponsors. So we're sitting here with Ben Forcucci. If you're just tuning into the show, Ben is the owner of Freedom One Funding right here in Latham, and we're just talking about who Ben is and how long he's been in the business. And yeah, I mean, Ben's a big car guy too. I don't know if you're a car buff, Johnny, but Ben.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
Big Corvette fan.
Oh, no kidding. Well,
yes, sir.
Big Corvette fan. Yeah, so he's 25 years in the business. He's really done a phenomenal job helping people with, getting into a house, figuring out how, the funding process works. And yeah, I mean, we got a couple things we're going to cover today. So I think the first half of the show, we want to kind of cover a little bit of a market update, go over where the interest rates are, figure out where the local market is. And then I think second half of the show, I've got some questions that I want to talk to Ben about for home sellers that have some trapped equity and they're trying to tap that equity. And, what are some of the solutions for that and how Ben can help you take advantage of that situation. So Ben, what's the interest rate market been like for interest rates over the past few months here?
Better now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, they really got skyrocketed. With 4 or 5 different rate hikes with the feds. So in the last couple months, with a few additional rate hikes with the feds, mortgage rates didn't go up; they went down. I mean, we were close to 7% there for a while. It really put a shock to the system in the area. But if you have a good down payment, good credit scores, you can get below 6% now. You're in the high 5s. So I know that doesn't make the news. The rate hikes and the higher rates make the news, but they're getting more reasonable right now from what we see.
Yeah, and I think people get caught up in what they see on. That's a great point because I think we talked about that on past shows. It's like, oh wow, consumers are seeing skyrocketing interest. I mean, and we're calling skyrocketing 7%, which. Yep. 20 years ago when I started off in the business, if you locked in at 6 3/4, like you were doing great.
Yeah, well, when I started, if you were under double digits, if you were at under 10%, you had great credit and a big down payment.
You had a big down payment.
It's all relative.
It's all relative. Yeah. So,
you want to check the phone? I know you haven't introduced your friend Brett yet, who is on the phone or hopefully on the phone.
Is he there?
So we want to find out. Brett, are you there?
I'm here.
Brett.
Hey, all right, okay.
What's going on, big man? So guys, we got Brett Sarin on the phone. So Brett, it's 5 a.m. and Brett's calling from Phoenix. It's 5 a.m. This guy basically rolled out of bed to call into the show. And Brett, I really appreciate that. And just to give you guys an idea who Brett is a monster agent in the Phoenix market. He works with Platinum Living Realty, and he has like an incredible knack for understanding market trends. Brett's had several reports published nationally. He's an international real estate coach with the Craig Proctor Quantum Leap system, and this guy's calling us at 5:30 a.m. Like, Brett, what is on your mind, my friend? Hey, just to give you an idea what's going on in the studio, Brett, we're sitting here with Ben Forcucci from Freedom One Funding. He's a local lender here, and we actually had a some questions that were written in, and we're trying to tackle expectations on interest rate hikes. Maybe you and Ben can give us a little idea of, maybe what's going on nationally, Brett, compared to locally what's happening here with interest rates, the market. I mean, what are you seeing in Phoenix, Brett?
Yeah, well, great question. Good morning, and hello, Ben. Great to meet you. So, we're seeing similar things. What you're talking about, the loosening up of rates, and what that's doing is the buyers who have been waiting, and they're paying attention to it. They have conversations with their lenders. They're waiting for what that magic number is for their particular situation, and literally sitting on the sidelines. And so as they approach that number for their specific situation, then they're going after, the properties that they can. And so what we have is a lot of pent up interest. And we're seeing this in most markets. And when that right situation occurs, and those buyers are going to get into the market. But on the flip side, we've got a lot of sellers, and we're going to talk about this later with that equity lock. They're kind of locked into that house because of the rate that they have on it. And so we're not seeing as many sellers put their homes on the market as we typically do. And so that's starting to really create a problem with the inventory dynamics, and so creating more competitive situations, a drawdown of inventory. And so it's kind of, the buyers are there. The more buyers get in, the more competitive it's going to be. So we're seeing that here, and we're seeing that from a lot of agents I'm talking about in other markets. And I'm guessing it's the same there too.
Yeah,
100%.
Yep. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah. There's a, it's a dynamic going on right now where I have so many buyers out there, not enough sellers, not enough houses on the market. People are getting to the point, I think, that they let it soak in. Like, okay, I'm not going to get 3.25% anymore. This is the new market. And when I break down their difference in payments, yeah, they're large if you're looking at higher houses over $500K, but that's not really our market here in the Capital District. So for the average $250,000 house, going up 2 points, not a big deal. Their rent are sky high. So when they realize it could be the same payment or less what they're paying in rent, they had no idea that was the deal. Yeah. So it really helps out.
It's a great point, too, because the rents are just astronomical here, which is crazy. Incredible for the cost of living. And the average household income for the capital region. So it's like, even if you have to, you're first-time buyer and you're coming into your first house, and look, like, get into something, right? Maybe it's not, I'm not in the perfect home. Like, our first buy when I bought my house was, basically based on, is there a pool in the backyard? Now with an extra kid, my wife and I are like, we had this discussion before I left. Like, what are we doing with this house?
Yes.
Are we moving? Like,
is that ever a time that told you investing in real estate is one of the smartest moves you can do for your future? It's right now.
Yeah.
So get into something.
Because we 100%. bought in 2016. I mean, just to get into something, and now I'm sitting on $150,000 in equity that I never dreamed I would have when I bought the house, in 2016. But we got into something, so now we're in a position where, hey, we can move into something else. So
exactly.
What else, Brett? What else you got to share? We got a minute left here. Like, any other words of wisdom on where we can see the market going in the next 6 months?
Yeah, and so there's nationally the trend is it's the same thing as we had before the rates started going crazy, but we're just have a tremendous inventory shortage for the amount of people that we have, that are in the market, and that's a national trend. We're 4 to 5 million units short, coast to coast. Okay, wow. And so people, you don't hear about it as much anymore, but they were super freaked out about another 2008, another market crash, and what we try to convey to people is that it's literally the inverse of that situation. At that point in time, we had too few people in too many homes, and so that's how you could buy, several homes with looser lending guidelines. Lending guidelines are so much more stringent now. And now we just have, between millennials in the market, boomers still in the market, we have too many people and not enough homes. It's the inverse of that. And so really do well with, your agents like John and your lenders. You put together a solid game plan, know what you're going after, and just be on point with what you're doing, and you'll be successful.
We appreciate that. Listen, Brett, thanks for calling in. We got to take a break. After the break, we're going to talk to Ben about tapping the equity in your house and using it to your advantage. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Brett.
To schedule an appointment with John Bevilacqua to help you buy or sell your home, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. John will be right back with more of the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show here on Magic 100.5 and AM 590.
Buying or selling the place you call home can be stressful. When you have questions, you don't want to wait for answers. Well, for 20 years, Kim Salerno and her team at Salerno Law have built a solid reputation with buyers, sellers, and real estate agents as fast, respectful communicators. They know Salerno Law will protect their rights and respond quickly when a question arises. Trust Salerno Law. Call 518-309-3404 and check out their 5-star reviews at salernolawny.com.
Finding the right mortgage can be stressful. What's really the best rate? Which term makes sense? Hi, I'm Ben Forcucci at Freedom One Funding in Latham. We work with 10 different lenders who provide 100 different mortgage products. I'll listen to what your needs are, and then I'll do the work to find the right option for your particular situation. We have special expertise in helping first-time home buyers. So eliminate the stress and call me today at 542-LOAN. I'm Ben Forcucci from Freedom One Funding, and I'll do the shopping for you. Call 542-LOAN.
If you're buying or selling your home and would like to schedule an appointment with John, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. Now back to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show and your host, John Bevilacqua.
All right, we're back here on the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show, sitting here with Ben Forcucci, Freedom One Funding, Johnny G, the man, the myth, the legend, on the board, mixing up some trouble over there.
That's right. Mixing up trouble is right.
That's right. Hey, so listen, let's get in. Let's keep the conversation going because we had some good insight there from Brett Sarin out in Phoenix on national home trends. But so Ben, good segue. So I guess, what options do homeowners have that have, let's say that, somebody like me, I've got trapped equity in my house. Home values have, literally, forget interest rates. They haven't skyrocketed. They went up a tick, but home values have definitely skyrocketed, especially in the capital region over the past pandemic boom, let's call it. This is a great problem for people to have. How can they take advantage and benefit from this?
Absolutely. Real estate's no different than anything else. When one door closes, another one opens. Okay. And it's amazing how many clients that call me, and my old clients, that don't realize how much more their property. They knew it went up in equity, but they didn't realize how far.
Yep.
All right. First of all, I tell them, listen, should I be selling my house now? Well, what's your future plans? It's the most important question. I'm moving out to the West Coast with my sister. I'm like, well, then call John Bevilacqua. All right. There's no better time to sell your house. Get in there right now and get it going. All right. But that's not the case for a lot of people. A lot of people are looking to invest in real estate because they can see the power of it right now. The best program we have right now is with the equity you have in your house, people are investing in multi-unit properties. Okay. All right. For future income, for the retirement income, when they have an extra $120,000 equity, they have the money now to put down and put the equity into a new property for down payment. Okay.
And you were telling me that these multifamily investor programs, now let's kind of define multifamily, right? So we're talking like a 2-family up to what? Maybe 6 units? 5 units?
6 to 8 units. Okay. Mixed use, maybe an office in the bottom. Yep. There's all different products out there.
Okay. Yep. And what are the guidelines now for those programs? They're
really good. The more you lenient. Basically, here's the deal. It's not easy to qualify to own your own home and then qualify to buy another home because you can't count rent right away. Okay. So they have a DSCR, all right, debt service coverage ratio. Okay. Long story short, you don't have to show your income if you're a W-2 borrower. You don't have to show your net income if you're a self-employed borrower.
Come on.
You just got to have a 15 to 25% down payment. Okay. So that's the most popular program now. People are buying. There's no shortage in the market of 2 units and multifamilies because people that have owned them for a long time are getting top dollar and they're jumping into this field.
They are. Now. So am I using a dirty word by saying these are no-doc loans?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pretty close.
I haven't heard that since like 2006.
Right. But the banks are not lending on you, the borrower. They're lending on the property. Okay. So here's how it works. Real simple calculation.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the strength of the real estate, in the area. But if you buy a 2-family and the two rents are $1,000 a piece. Okay, $2,000 a month for total rent on that house.
Okay,
your mortgage payment after your down payment, including your taxes and insurance, are $1,500 a month. Let's say.
Okay,
you have more cash flow on your rent than you do on the mortgage payment. It's pretty much approved. Okay. You got to have some decent credit scores, but you don't have to even have 700 credit scores.
Okay.
All right. This is a product for everybody to get into the real estate market right now for investment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The most popular thing we have going on right now by far.
And you got a couple of banks that you shop this through?
Several. You know what? When this product came out a year ago, I had one. Yeah. Now I have 7.
Let's talk about that quick, Ben, because I think folks don't know the difference between a mortgage broker and a bank, right?
Okay.
So Ben is a broker by nature, right? So he has multiple banks that he has relationships to. So he, like he says in his commercials, he does the shopping for you. So what that means is Ben takes your loan, your loan package, and then brings that to several banks and shops and gets you the best deal.
100%.
Right? That's how
perfect.
Freedom...
Here's what I do, John. I get my borrower. I get him pre-approved up front. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, John's got 700 scores. He's putting 15% down. Good borrower. Mm-hmm. I take your portfolio and I email it to my top 3 lenders.
Okay.
I get 3 rates back.
Wow.
Okay? Lowest rates wins the deal that day. Okay. Oh, somebody always has something going on within the bank system.
Yep.
If you have 8 banks to choose from, you have an advantage. If you walk into a straight bank, that's the rate for the day. Mm-hmm. If you don't like it after you're pre-approved, you got to package up all your paperwork and walk down the street to the next bank. Yep. I take care of all that hard work for you.
Oh my God. And that when I have customers say, "Oh, we really want to work with our bank," and it's, we have our checking account there, and
sometimes it's not always the best choice.
It's not. Thank you, John. Yeah. And that's like we're trying to get them to see past that relationship, and there's nothing wrong with having a relationship with a bank. Like, you need to have one.
Absolutely.
We're not saying that, don't divorce your bank at this point. We're just saying keep your options open, because
100%. You know what? And sometimes there's nothing wrong with your bank. There's a lot of great banks in the area that I do business with, and they refer me business, and I refer them business. Mm-hmm. It's just that every bank doesn't have every mortgage product.
Right.
I have 8 different lenders that we have 100 different mortgage products. So if I can't get it done, it's going to be hard to get it done.
And it's not like Ben can't call your bank for you, and he probably could negotiate something better
times.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just walking through the process. Maybe they got declined.
Yep.
And it's my job. I take it to me personally to make sure they understand why they got declined. A lot of times they don't.
Yeah. Hey, another question for you. What is opportunities for like rate buy downs, equity swaps? In other words, a seller's got built up equity. Can they use this to get a better rate? Can they use, maybe even not, like a lot of people get caught up on rates, but like, talk to me about payments, right? Payments are what people are really focused on.
I mean, here's the deal with this market. When they're selling their house, okay, and they're looking to upgrade or downsize, whatever they're doing, they have so much more equity when they sell. The large down payment will negate all the penalties you can have with the minimum down payment loans. Okay, so a nice large down payment will help that rate out tremendously.
Okay. So that is to their advantage.
Yeah. It always has been, always will be. If you have a larger down payment, there's less risk for the bank. Okay. So banks love it, and they're going to get you the lowest rate they possibly can push out.
You come with the moolah, they come with the deals.
Yep.
So biggest hurdle you're seeing right now for homeowners looking to move up or move down, locally here? What's the biggest hurdle you're seeing?
Well, they're locked in with the equity and the rate they have. Mm-hmm. Okay, they have, they may have a 3.5% rate in rates right now, 5.875, whatever it is. It's just what their motivation is. It's what's important to them. If they want to get into a smaller house, their kids are in the college and they're in a 3,500 square foot house and 5 bedroom. Mm-hmm. There's no need. They're paying double the taxes they should be paying, etc. So, I have there's plenty of customers that are just not paying attention to the rate. They would love them to be lower, but the difference is not with a large down payment. Doesn't make a big difference.
Is it also that they're just not able to find a house right now?
Oh yeah. It's not easy.
Yeah. Inventory.
They got to be ready.
Yeah.
All weekend long, I'm twice as busy as I am during the week, as people know. When they're not working, they always can't go on the spot. But on the weekend, they're flying house to house. When they're on the market, they're out there within 2 hours.
Well, hey, listen, we have a solution for that. I know we've talked about this in the past on other shows, but our VIP Home Hunter service, I mean, it pretty much solves that dilemma for folks because, I mean, they're looking at overpriced leftover homes online. Like, most of the best homes are sold before they even get listed, right? So what we do, we get priority access to off-market and pre-market homes before anyone else knows they're available. So we only send you the homes that match your criteria in the right area and the right price range and have the features that you've actually told us that you're looking for. So we're not going to send you the junk. So you basically simply tell us what you're looking for. We use our specific marketing approach to find homeowners who haven't listed for sale and are willing to sell without making publicly available. So we're basically getting them choice inventory before they even know about it. And on that, we're going to take another spot break, listen to our sponsors. When we come back, we're going to wrap up the show, hear closing parts, comments from Ben, and we're out of here.
To schedule an appointment with John Bevilacqua to help you buy or sell your home, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. John will be right back with more of the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show here on Magic 100.5 and AM 590.
Hey, it's John Tesh. If you're thinking of selling your home, let me take the stress out of deciding which agent to hire. In the capital region, the agent I recommend is John Bevilacqua, founder of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty at the Property Shop. So for 2 decades, John has helped more than 2,500 families buy and sell the place they call home. That's a solid track record, one that's backed up by dozens of 5-star reviews. Hello. In fact, John is so confident in his marketing system to attract the right buyer for your home that he guarantees to sell it at a price and deadline you agreed to, or he's going to buy it himself for cash. And he provides that guarantee in writing. The agent I trust is John Bevilacqua, and he's the agent you should trust too. His name is his promise. Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. So write this number down. It's 518-957-SOLD. That's easy. 518-957-7653. Or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. I love that one. johnnyhasthebuyers.com, and you'll get your home sold guaranteed.
Finding the right mortgage can be stressful. What's really the best rate? Which term makes sense? Hi, I'm Ben Forcucci at Freedom One Funding in Latham. We work with 10 different lenders who provide 100 different mortgage products. I'll listen to what your needs are, and then I'll do the work to find the right option for your particular situation. We have special expertise in helping first-time home buyers. So eliminate the stress and call me today at 542-LOAN. I'm Ben Forcucci from Freedom One Funding, and I'll do the shopping for you. Call 542-LOAN.
If you're buying or selling your home and would like to schedule an appointment with John, call 518-957-SOLD or go to johnnyhasthebuyers.com. Now back to the Your Home Sold Guaranteed radio show and your host, John Bevilacqua.
Hey, we're back. Hey, Ben, we were just talking about this, during the commercials, but we didn't touch base on the second home market, right? And how those loans we were talking about for multifamily can apply. Mm-hmm. And having Brett on earlier was actually beneficial because Phoenix is a big second home market for a lot of Capital Region people. Can they use those loans to tap into second homes, Airbnbs, et cetera?
100%.
Yeah.
Okay. The funny thing is, great question, John, is I've never seen the single-family home investment market more popular than it is today.
Right.
Okay, because that's a more popular Airbnb type of dwelling. Okay. But I have, in the last 20 years, I've had so many more clients in the last 2 years use their equity for down payment to buy an Airbnb, Florida, West Coast, etc. And locally on the lakes. We're in the Adirondacks. You buy yourself a cabin up there, you can get yourself $300 a night.
Little cash
for Airbnb. 100%.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yep.
Well, that's great. Yeah, and so just a plug to Brett too. If you are looking to relocate to Phoenix, we have the agent for you. So Brett Sarin down in Platinum Living Realty, and with Ben's programs on second homes, like we got the dynamic duo here to help you guys relocate. And we'll get somebody on from Florida, maybe on one of these shows to talk to people that are looking to relocate to Florida. Hey, you guys hear me talk about it every show. Don't forget, your real estate referrals help the community. We are on a mission to raise $50,000 for Make-A-Wish Northeast New York, Capital Region Veterans Legacy Project, the Animal Protective Foundation. So we donate a portion of every one of our commission sales to these foundations, and you can too by just simply referring a friend, colleague, neighbor, your grandma, whoever, somebody looking to buy or sell a house. If you send a referral over to us, to our award-winning sales team. You'll get paid for the referral, and you will also be donating to one of these charities, your choice, or your church, or whoever it is you want that money to go to. We will donate that. And if you're looking to either trade up or trade down in a house, looking for the right investment, reach out to us, 518-957-SOLD. That's 518-957-7653. Ask about our VIP Home Hunter service. Ask about our investor newsletter called In-House. It's got a lot of properties that Ben can match a loan to. And we also do investor seminars and educate our clients on how they can be successful investing in real estate. Want to thank Ben Forcucci, Freedom One Funding. Ben, any parting words?
My pleasure. No, have a great day today.
Yeah, we hope you had fun, Ben.
I had a blast.
Yeah, Ben's going to be on. He's going to be on a few more shows. This isn't the last you've heard of the Freedom One Funding guy. You can't get rid of me. He does the shopping for you. And with that, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Brett Sarin for calling in at 5 a.m. Phoenix time. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. And Johnny G, have a great weekend.
Hey, we'll see you later. You too.
It's a pleasure.